It is unfair for traders to start charging taxes when these proposals have not even been passed. Yes, they are just imagining and fleecing the public, which would be unfair. And we condemn this in the highest terms as Parliament.
Chair.
Let him finish and then we'll come. We'll start with you.
No, I just wanted to of cement, and each bag I bought it at 32,000. Initially, about a month ago, it was at 30,000 or 3,500. So when I went to buy from the dealer, he told me the price had been increased by the factories. They are claiming that they are already paying an additional tax, the new tax, the tax increment. And I've seen there's a gentleman from Mukwano, even as we speak, cooking oil, they have already increased the price, claiming that government has increased the tax. So I think it's...
Wait. Mr. Rabogo.
Yes. So when you look at all the commodities that are in this excise duty bill, the prices have already gone up. And the argument from the traders, they claim they are getting a price increment from the factories, because they are saying the factories have, all the factories have increased that are dealing in these commodities. So I think let them come out clearly on this.
Yeah, because...
the Ministry of Energy has recently said that the Ugandan companies who are involved in importation of fuel or dealing in fuel should not increase prices. But ever since this bill was presented, the palm prices have actually gone up, not because of Strait of Hormuz, because our government-to-government arrangement is still in place under UNOC. Now, how do you explain the sudden increase in palm prices when actually these taxes have not yet taken effect? Is it not more of greed, speculation than anything else?
Actually,
Increasing tax 100% on cement, adhesives, and lime by 100% from 500 shillings to 1,000. Now, our proposal is this increase is not done. We reject the proposal because already as a country, we have annual housing requirement.
Who did you consult in this? Your members?
Yes, my board chair now.
The construction. Okay, let her.
Maybe she talks to it more. But
but what?
Let me solidify the point, then she supplements.
Okay, since she's not comfortable, you can proceed.
Thank you. So, the law is trying to increase the excise duty of cement from 500 shillings to 1,000. In most cases, these prices are passed to the final consumers. But as a country, we have a housing deficit of 2.4 million houses. And every year, we require about 200 to 300,000 housing units every year. But with the current tax regime, we are only affording to raise 660,000. So there's a deficit of about 240,000 housing needed. So when we increase tax, this is directly going to start or to retard the process of development of affordable housing. And also we have to bear in mind that I think in the region, we have one of the most expensive housing facilities. If you compare other countries, our houses, our hotels are a little bit expensive because they are using the cement to construct. So our proposal is the tax is retained. And
Chair, I just wanted to...
is about the increase of tax on motor spirit. That is petrol by 200 shillings from the current 1,550 to 1,750. I will take it together with item number 37 on the tax being increased for diesel. Now, Chair, according to some studies we have done at PSFU, we have discovered that the cost of manufacturing a product like water, in most cases, transport and logistics will account to about 17.4%. And now, if we increase this tax by 200 shillings, given the current circumstance of the Hormuz, the Strait of Hormuz, on all that, we're just doing a study this morning, and we noted that the price per barrel of oil has increased by over 13% if you compare the prices from January this year up to right now in April. And before the escalation, the price was lower. So as things are intensifying, if we combine this excise duty rate together with the global geopolitics, consumers are likely to suffer. And then also the studies we have done show that for every price, if this water is going for 200 shillings, for 500 shillings, in most cases, about 40 to 50% of the margins will always go to transport and logistics. If I buy this water from Pepsi at 500 shillings, chances are very high that the person who sold me could have bought at 450 shillings. So the 50 shillings is on transport and logistics. That's going to affect. So our proposal is we reject.
Chairman.
Talks about introduction of 6% withholding tax on gross payments to public entertainers. Now, this is going to increase tax burden on largely informal and regular income sector, and it may reduce performers' net incomes by about 6% upfront, and it may discourage formal contracting and promote cash-based, non-compliant transactions, and this will raise compliance costs for event promoters and organizers. So where possible, with the spirit of raising revenue, let this withholding tax be reduced to 3% and make it a final tax for individuals with a threshold exemption for small earnings, for example, above 5 million. Item number 17,